What's up, everybody, and welcome to this very special edition of the TNR Sports Show. My name is Trennon. I'm coming at you live with an instant playoff rankings. Alabama, number 1, Michigan, number 2, Georgia, number 3, and Cincinnati at number 4. I had no doubt in my mind that this game was these rankings were going to be the way they are. Alabama and Georgia were not ever going to play each other again that quickly. It just wasn't going to be that way. The playoff committee wanted no part of that. So, with that being said, I think now you look at two very kind of different kind of things going on here. I think in the Alabama game, you're going to see a lot of points. Alabama's defense, while it did show up yesterday, showed up against a Georgia offense that just doesn't have the horsepower to compete against these big-time programs. On the flip side of that, you're going to have a Michigan and Georgia game that I suspect will be very ugly and very low scoring. That's kind of just what I'm thinking right now. Georgia's key to the game, and I think the reason they lost yesterday is the fact that JT Daniels must start when they play on January 31st this year. They're playing on the 31st, not the 1st. I think he has to start. Stetson Bennett has been miraculous this year. There's no doubt about it. There's no question. Stetson Bennett has been fantastic. But he cannot get it done against the big guys. You have JT Daniels there. You better find a way to get this mother effer healthy by the time that it comes to playoff time. Alabama, let's go Georgia, Michigan. Georgia's favored by 7 points over the Wolverines. The game's going to be in Miami. So I'm not sure how that fares for Georgia. Maybe well, maybe not. Michigan fans do travel quite well, if I remember correctly. I also like, on the flip side of that, you look at Alabama, Cincinnati. Cincinnati likes to look at the film because Cincinnati's offense is similar to what Tennessee and Arkansas run. Big Arkansas guy over here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Big Arkansas guy. Woo pig. Just announced that Arkansas is playing Penn State in the bowl. Very exciting. That's how many recordings this has taken for me to actually get this right. But that's pretty exciting as well. So I think it's going to be a great bowl season. I'm super excited. The keys to the game for Alabama, I don't know, give Bryce Young the ball. Keys to the game for Cincinnati, find Alabama's weaknesses on that defense. I'm not sure how great Cincinnati's defense is. I think it's solid. Luke Fickell is known as a defensive mind. So I think that does play a part into it. I think he can kind of get the horses going, try to be competitive against the Tide of Alabama, which would be good. We'll see what happens there. I think the big story here, like I said, is Michigan and Georgia. Michigan and Georgia is going to be your under game. Georgia's favored by 7, playing in Miami, where Alabama and Cincinnati are playing in the Cotton Bowl. So that's pretty interesting as well. I like the fact that Michigan, Georgia, one of the big talking points, I think, is going to be that Michigan offense versus the Georgia defense, because that is what Georgia makes their money off of. Their bread and butter is going to be their defense. The big story here is going to be Georgia's offense versus Michigan's defense. If Georgia starts JT Daniels, I think they win. If Michigan starts if Georgia starts Stetson Bennett, I don't think they win. I think Michigan will clamp them down. Now, I do think that you're going to face a big, physical, tough Georgia team. I think that could play a role into it. But Georgia overall is just talented. They're going to have the dogs on defense to at least make Michigan sweat a little bit. I think that's where it comes down to, is that Michigan has to adapt their offensive style as well to try to compete against the Georgia Bulldogs. But that's what I think I've got going on there. I'm pretty excited also about what's going on with the coaching changes right now. Mario Cristobal is apparently going to Miami. They haven't even fired Manny Diaz yet. On the flip side of that, Oklahoma is going to hire Brent Venables, which is kind of sad. Tony Elliott's also leaving. Clemson's program is blowing up. Boom. It's crazy to see what's going on there. But keep in tune to the TNR Sports Show. I'm super excited about everything we've got going on. From now on, the podcast is going to be dropping on Monday and Friday still. but it's going to be all in the morning. So there's not going to be clips or anything. You're going to get your podcast. If you like the podcast, you'll listen to the podcast there. On the flip side of that, if you like these kind of random sporadic videos that I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start dropping them on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Probably not too much on Sunday. We'll see what happens. I might do an Army-Navy game recap next week just for fun. But that's what's going on there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm looking forward to the bowl season. We're going to come out with tomorrow, on Monday, we'll come out with a bowl preview. So that's going to be there. Tuesday, you're going to have an NFL game, NFL preview. So that's going to be there. So you're going to start getting these videos on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, detailing what's going on in the sports world just at 5:36. That's what the upload time is always going to be in that time. So look out for that. Thank you for supporting the show. Make sure you subscribe and like. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the full podcast and then another video breaking down all the bowl games. So I just wanted to thank everybody for watching. I will be back. We will be back. I will talk with you later.